Hey guys, today we're talking about your macros. I know that word gets thrown around a lot in the fitness world, and it can be really confusing to figure out what that actually means for you. So I'm going to break it down in this video. Don't worry, it's going to be simple and straightforward. Let's get into it. So the word macros is short for macronutrients, and it refers to the three nutrients: protein, carbs, and fats. We need these nutrients from our food to provide us with energy, to keep us alive, and to allow us to function. Now, even though these three nutrients can be found in basically all foods, they don't all have the same effect on our bodies. So let's take a look at each one of these individually. Let's start with protein. It's found in foods like meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, beans, and lentils. And it's made up of building blocks called amino acids. There are 20 different amino acids that our bodies need, and 9 of these amino acids are considered essential, which means that our bodies cannot make them on their own, and we must obtain them from the foods that we eat. So if you're not getting enough protein in your diet, it can lead to muscle loss, weakness, and a weakened immune system. On the other hand, if you're getting too much protein, your body will store the excess protein as fat, and you will likely gain weight. The recommended daily amount of protein for most people is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, or 0.36 grams per pound of body weight. But if you're active or exercising, you may need more. Next is carbs. They're found in foods like bread, pasta, rice, cereal, fruits, and vegetables, and their main purpose is to provide our bodies with energy. Carbs are made up of sugar molecules called carbohydrates. And just like amino acids, there are many different types of carbohydrates. Some of them are simple sugars like glucose and fructose, and others are complex like starch and fiber. If you're not getting enough carbs in your diet, you may feel tired, weak, and irritable because carbs are our body's primary source of energy. Too many carbs, on the other hand, can cause excess fat storage and weight gain. Also, a high-carb diet can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The recommended daily amount of carbs is between 45 and 65% of total calories. And lastly, we have fats. Fats are found in foods like meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, nuts, and seeds, and they're made up of molecules called fatty acids. Just like with carbs, there are different types of fats, and some are better for you than others. Unsaturated fats, like those found in olive oil, avocados, and nuts, are considered healthy fats because they can help reduce inflammation in the body and improve heart health. Saturated and trans fats, on the other hand, like those found in butter, cheese, and processed foods, are considered unhealthy fats because they can increase inflammation and cause weight gain. If you're not getting enough healthy fats in your diet, your skin may become dry and you may experience hormonal imbalances. Too much fat in general, however, can lead to excess weight and a higher risk of chronic diseases. The recommended daily amount of total fat is between 20 and 35% of total calories. Now that you know the basics of protein, carbs, and fats, the next step is to figure out how to balance them for optimal energy and body composition. In general, to lose weight, you want to consume fewer calories than you burn. To do this, you can either increase your physical activity or decrease the amount of calories that you eat from the three macronutrients. However, it's important to remember that all calories are not created equal. Your body processes and uses the calories from each macronutrient differently. For example, when you eat protein, your body uses about 20% of the calories to digest and absorb the nutrients, whereas it uses about 5 to 10% of the calories from fats and carbs. This means that protein is a more efficient way to meet your daily calorie needs without consuming too many calories. So if you're trying to lose weight, you may want to try eating more protein and fewer carbs and fats. If you want some extra help figuring out exactly how many calories and how much of each macro you should be eating, comment below and I will personally send you a done-for-you plan. No credit card required. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video has helped you to demystify your macros and understand how to use them to fuel your body and reach your goals. Remember that everyone is different and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition. So be sure to listen to your body and experiment with different foods and macros to find out what works best for you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up and stay tuned for more content. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.